Okay, once again, it's a pleasure being here as usual. Now, what I want you guys to do is the following. I want you guys please to listen careful, try to understand as best as possible, of course, follow the reading, and at the end you will have a task to do. So it says, an introduction to a lecture. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the first lecture of our new course in positive psychology. While some people may associate psychology with looking at what's wrong with us and what problems we have, there is much more to psychology than that. Positive psychology, for example, looks at how to help people become happier. This lecture begins with a question: what makes a happy life? Now, I am going to give you one possible answer. A happy life is a life in which you are completely absorbed in what you do. Now, how does this compare with what you and your partner say? This answer comes from the work of Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi and the theory of flow. Csikszentmihalyi is a psychologist who has spent much of his professional life on the study of what makes people happy and how we can find happiness. Csikszentmihalyi suggests the theory that happiness is not caused by external events or things that happen to us. Our perception of these things and how we see these events either make us happy or sad. In other words, if we want happiness, we have to actively look for it. However, this does not mean that we should always look for happiness. Csikszentmihalyi believe that our happiest moments happen when we are in a state of flow. The theory of flow can be summarized like this: when we are totally involved in or focused on what we are doing, we are in a state of flow. Csikszentmihalyi got the inspiration for his theory when he noticed how artists work in a studio. They completely lost track of time. They didn't notice they were hungry or tired, and they couldn't work for hours, even days, without stopping. Anyone I have spoken who has experienced this state of concentration has said it's difficult to explain. The best way to explain it is that it's like being in a river and the flow of the water carries you away. For the rest of the lecture, I will explore this theory of flow in more detail. First, we will look at Csikszentmihalyi's life and how it influenced his ideas. Then we will look at the conditions that go with a state of flow. What creates flow exactly? Finally, we will look at activities that can help us achieve flow in our everyday lives. Will this course make you happy for life? Well, maybe. Right, let's get started. If you look at the next slide. Okay, so according to this article, which is taken, of course, from learning purposes from the British Council, as you guys can see right here, this is the link. Uh, so, according to this article, what I want you guys to do is the following. You guys are going to read, you guys are going to understand it. Of course, you guys are going to listen as many times as possible. And as soon as you get the comprehension of this reading, what I want you guys to do is that you guys are going to create a video as usual. In this video, you guys are going to answer the following question. It says, have you ever been in a state of flow while doing an activity? You guys are going to answer this in the video that has to be at least a minute long, 1 minute long. Remember that you guys are going to send it to my institutional email. So I hope to see you guys in the next exercise. Try to work this one as best as possible. Remember, good pronunciation, good fluency, good cohesion. See you in the next one.